And he'll also perform whatever cosmetic procedure you want. Well, there's been no takers yet, but some patients purchased less extravagant packages for about $25,000. I don't know if I want a package that includes, plastic surgery. Hey, I love your hair the way it is.
What hair? Which one are you talking about? This one right here?
I love it. I think it looks great.
I just want the Bentley. $100,000 if the Bentley comes with it. That's a heck of a bargain.
That's a really good deal.
You know, the Alabama football team, this is called a segue. Alabama football team is getting all of the headlines lately, as well they should. But the Alabama basketball team was in action tonight. We have actual visual proof to show you exactly what happened down in the capstone. I'm going to tell you right now, it was ugly, but we'll tell you who won coming up next in sports.
Now, NBC 13 HD Sports.
Well, a win is a win is a win, even if it's a really ugly win. That's exactly what Alabama got tonight down at Coleman Coliseum against Tennessee State. Through the magic of satellite technology, let's show you proof. First half action. This is how you break the press. Nice feed pass to JaMychal Green, who throws it down, and there's 2 of his 19 points. Coming up a little later on, Mikhail Torrance slashes in for the Bama bucket. Bama never trailed in this game. Then Chris Hines puts back the Justin Knox miss here. Alabama wins in an ugly one, 77-65. Bama's back in action on Monday. Winning on the road in college basketball isn't easy. It's really hard if you miss 10 out of 15 free throws in the game's final 10 minutes. UAB found that out the hard way tonight at Virginia. The Blazers lose 72-63. It snaps their 10-game win streak. They travel to Arkansas on Saturday. For the Alabama Crimson Tide, it must seem like there's been a month between the SEC championship game and the national championship game. Oh, wait, there is. But the BCS system works great, doesn't it? Anyway, the Tide has just one more practice in Alabama before flying to California on New Year's Day. The team practiced indoors today because of the rain. Coach Nick Saban says his team is starting to round into championship caliber. The one thing players like quarterback Greg McElroy have shown is that they can bounce back from adversity. He started out really hot but struggled halfway through the season.
You know, if you don't understand and you've never faced adversity, then how can you really appreciate something? And I think that slump has really made me so much better as a player. It's made me understand and appreciate things much more. And obviously we came out the other end and have played extremely well the last few games. So yeah, I'm really confident in where we stand right now. And I think having the success that we've had over the last few games gives us a real good edge going into a real sharp edge going into Texas.
We're just a couple of days away from full bowl coverage from Pasadena here on NBC 13. If you can't wait that long, go to BamaChannel.com for news about the Tide 24 hours a day. Well, how'd you enjoy this cold, rainy Wednesday? Nice, huh? In Tampa today, it was 70 degrees. The Auburn Tigers had their last practice for the Outback Bowl today and then hit the beach. Tight end Tommy Trott tells us what a win against Northwestern Friday would mean for this Auburn squad.
8-5 sounds a whole lot better than 7-6, and we're eager and we're determined to get that 8th win. You know, it's the only way I want to finish my career, and I know these seniors in here is getting this win and going out on a high note like that. You know, it's definitely a real important thing for this football team.
Go to AuburnChannel.com for continuous coverage of the Tigers 24 hours a day. A 911 call obtained by ESPN shows Florida football coach Urban Meyer was rushed to the hospital with chest pains just hours after his Gators lost to Alabama in the SEC championship game. A Florida statement originally said Meyer checked himself into the hospital for dehydration. On the 911 call, Meyer's wife tells Florida dispatchers her husband woke up complaining of tingling in his side and then collapsed to the floor. Urban Meyer will take a leave of absence from the Gators after their Sugar Bowl matchup Friday. And just a day before the ball drops, Texas Tech head coach Mike Leach had to watch the other shoe drop. Tech fired Leach today for alleged mistreatment of wide receiver Adam James, son of former NFL star Craig James. Leach supposedly made James stand in isolation twice after suffering a mild concussion. I'm not a lawyer, but I'm guessing there will be some sort of financial deal cut between the school and the coach. In 1959, Birmingham native Robert Kleckler Bowden became the head coach at Howard College. It's now called Samford University, and he's now known as Bobby Bowden. Today, Bowden coached his last practice after 34 years at Florida State. Bowden announced his retirement earlier this season. His last game is Friday in the Gator Bowl against another school he once coached, West Virginia. Best of luck to Bobby Bowden. Your wake-up weather when we return. You're watching NBC 13 News at 10 in high definition.